Hello and welcome to this video where we're going to be discussing the employees menu and more specifically the overview and data view. To get to the employees menu, just click on administration and click on employees. Here you'll see the overview and data view tab. The overview is just an overview of all of the users that you have set up inside Express Maintenance, and you can adjust the column headers by simply dragging them around. You can also adjust what grid properties you see. So if I wanted to see if who is available in the system, as soon as I start to click on it or unclick, it will add or remove that column. Set that up how you want, and then you're ready to go into the data view. Within the data view, whichever person I have selected here, and let me pick my own name, then you'll see that person's contact information. Now, you should be entering your employees, your requesters, and your vendors into the employees menu. And for me, I'm set up as a technician with administrative rights, and I'll show you how that works. So we have your last name, first name, which will automatically populate the full name once you have it entered. You put in their address, their phone numbers, whatever information you deem necessary that you would like to be able to catalog and reference in the future. You can put in an employee photo if you want. And then here's their email address. This email address comes into play when you want to add their email addresses to equipment and other locations. Down here, you have some action buttons and messages, access settings. What the action tab does is it's just a place for you to be able to insert something like date employed, date terminated, general notes. So it's very general. Under messages, what this is for is you can actually send messages to their mobile application. The way that you do that is you just simply insert a new record, and then here type out a message, say, please update service hours on work order, and then close it. Now, once you close it, it will send that message. And if I pull up the mobile app, it'll show me that message text. Then you have the access settings, and we're going to spend a little bit of time here. Under the access settings, you have the login, the password. You can show the password or not. The password changed. Last time it was changed, it will update that for you. What user group they're associated with, and then what sites and locations they have access to. Now, on the user group, what that is if I have a group of users and I want them to share the same security rights, grid properties, then I can use that. So if you have a lot of employees and you have different varying levels of security and rights access, then what you can do is create a user with those specific access rights and then assign that to the user group. And then anybody else that you assign to that user group will also have those same access rights. So just a quick way to get a lot of employees entered at one time with the same level of access. So then under the limit to sites, here you can actually limit them to one, more, or all sites. And then the same thing, and what that's going to do is it's going to limit their work orders and equipment to those sites. And then you also have the ability to limit the parts to the sites. Down here, we have maintenance technician checked. What this checkbox does is allow this person, whoever this user is, to be in the drop-down menu on the work order under technicians. So if you have technicians that can't see their name on the work order dropdown, this is why this box hasn't been checked. Full administrator, what this does is this bypasses any restrictions that I might have over here in my access settings, which I'm getting ready to get into. It just basically gives me full administration rights, read, write, delete, create privileges across all areas of the software. Check for updates on login. If there's an update available, it will go ahead and check and then let you know that an update is available. And then these two notifications for services and requests, that's what these two are. If I take off requests, then the next time I log in, this will no longer be here. All right, let's get into these access settings over here. Under category administration, if I give full administrative privileges to the administration menu, I'm going to see all of these menu items. Okay. Now, what I can do is I can go ahead and create a umbrella restriction that gives only read-only access to all of the menu items. I can also give no access. If I select no access for this person, this menu item up here, administration, will just disappear and they won't have access to it. Then you can see underneath administration, we have the backup and restore, we have codes right here, companies are right here, configuration is right here, so on and so forth. You can limit their access to each menu by selecting no access, read only, write and read, or full access. And over here you have a legend that shows you real quick what those colors represent. And so if I give somebody no access, it removes the menu. If I give them read only, then they can access the menu, but they can't edit anything. If they are granted write and read, then they can see the menu and edit any item in that menu, save a couple different exceptions where you limit their ability to like change work orders after a work order has been submitted. You would do that in configuration. Or full access, which is read, write, create, delete. So that's how that works. Now, if you're setting up somebody for the first time, what you'll do is you'll hit the insert record, insert their information, and then over here, you'll create access records. By creating access records, it's going to give everybody full access when you create the access record, but then you can actually change and set all in category over here to none, read only, write, full access. You can inherit access settings from others. So if I select this, let me save it. If I inherit access settings from others, then I can select the action to be taken and then select users to apply inherited settings and then select the user from which to inherit settings. So let's say I set myself up as a super user technician and I adjust all of the access settings and then I go to create another super user technician. All I would have to do is insert their information up here, click create access records, and then under here, inherit access settings from others, and you would select my name to inherit the access settings from. So that's just how the access settings work. And that's as far as I'm going to go in this video. Oh, sorry, nope, real quick, got to get back to requesters. So requesters, if you have people who are going to be requesters, you have to enter their name and their credentials here. So that when they click express request, their name shows up as an option for them to select from. If you select allowed requester and you uncheck that, then that removes their name from the list. And then let's see, I think that's all I have. Yep. So if you have any questions, again, don't hesitate to contact us. You can email us at info@expressmaintenance.com and we will be in touch.